Hello, 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 hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from. Welcome to Pre-Markets Analysis, where we go over stock technical analysis every day here on Successful Trading channel. It is currently 8:53 a.m. Pacific time, which means that it is. Let's give a shout out to across the Atlantic. It's currently 1:52 p.m. in London, in Manchester, where London more particularly, where hails Sir Nick, who is in the live chat. Welcome, sir. Glad to have you. Hello, Miss Festus. Hello, Mr. Ryan. Oh, let me stop to Mr. Ryan. I normally, when I do these videos, I should have started with this type of introduction. A trader yesterday said at the end of the trading session, why can't every day be like Tuesday yesterday? I believe Mr. Ryan was the one who said that yesterday. So we will come back to why prompted Mr. Ryan into that type of wish. But prior to that, we say hello to Beautiful Gates and the others. We are seeing how many, well, 3 concurrent viewers. I don't know what's this. The OBS software that does this has have some glitches lately. Sometimes it shows me number, but definitely at least we have 4 hellos, right? So unless those people disappeared, it's telling us to concurrent viewers. So yes, we are Wednesday, folks. That's mean we have 3 more days to trade until we say bye-bye to February 2021. Can you believe it? So we said on Monday we wanted to have really a great week, and so far, let's cross our fingers. Let's cross our fingers. Monday was okay. Yesterday was great. Yeah, as Mr. Ran and others, I don't know. We didn't see that many traders. Maybe they were busy. Most likely not. Maybe they were busy counting the wins, right? I know I certainly was. So yesterday the markets gapped down and then it staged a rally, especially late rally overall. So we had opportunity to make money in both directions. That's the best that you can have it. And if this is something that you wonder how you can achieve, definitely we will teach you how to do that on here. I kid you not. So where I have example of trade yesterday, it wasn't the biggest trade in terms of amount of money, but because Tesla worked great yesterday for us. But QS, for instance, we made money. We made 100% on Monday on the call side, right? After those print came in, let's say on Friday. But then overnight, when we carry a position overnight, folks, this is your opportunity on here, right? We have featured this. Our traders know that there is a video that we recorded about hedging overnight. How you can find yourself the next day, your hedge actually become your primary position. I remember in that video that's published on our YouTube channel, we were using B1, and I remember some of the comments on some of the fancy traders of the internet, right? Oh, you cannot use B1 for that. Well, maybe I'm gonna make a video now on QS, because QS gave a 20 bagger yesterday, folks, on some tiny 50 puts. When the market dropped, everything, the contract went from 10 cents to $2.54. That's the type of scenario that you can find yourself in this market, also known as the kangaroo market. So please, 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 please become a master of hedging, because first it gives you the peace of mind. You don't have to worry about your trade. Trust me, folks. I've been telling those who come in one-on-one coaching session from me, overnight I'm relaxing, because this thing is a lot of energy. I have to wake up at 5 something or 4 something a.m. every day. So when the market is closed, I don't want to know, oh, what news, whatever. When I wake up the next day, okay, fine. What's going on? Oh, pre-market is doing this. I just smile. I say, I kid you not. You should have seen my face yesterday on that trade on QS, because it was just like, oh, I will take that. Thank you. So very good there. As we welcome Mr. Andrew, Miss Marcy in the live chat. So let's see what we can do, what type of anchor we can do. Not every day can be like yesterday, trust me. Because if that's the case, then the people who control this market, even for them, I don't think that all of this short squeeze and everything that has rattled them. I kid you not. Some of the big sharks, they have lost a lot of money. So trust me, they cannot have these wild, crazy days like that. They know how to control the market. So for us, we are just trying to really swim with the sharks and then feed ourselves off of the cocktail. So that's but those can be enough. So a day like yesterday, It does happen. It does happen here and there. But now maybe remember yesterday we spent time sharing with you the end of the month. So maybe now circle somewhere where the last week of each month, the trading session, we have seen volatility. Volatility is good for option trading overall. Speaking of volatility, let's go spend a few minutes on here diving, scrutinizing our friend SPY, our friend QQQ, and our friend IWM. So this morning, where are we in terms of movement activities in pre-market? It was relatively quiet when I last looked at it, and then was it at 8 Eastern? At 8 Eastern, there was always something. It's as if the big money, that's when they throw in the money. Well, rightfully so, right? Because before that, what's going on is really not an indication of what can take place. Oh, Lord. Let's see. Is that true then? Yeah, I think it's true. So the free market has been wild, folks. Yeah. And for me to showcase that, let's do something here. Let's go put 15 minutes interval on here or 30 minutes interval, and then let's together take a look at the pre-market, because this is very much a good pre-market study, folks. Set you up pretty much for winning trading session. Okay, this is the pre-market here, so you're able to see it's orange. Maybe can I change my colors in here? Maybe not so much orangey to okay, let's try this. Okay, well, this is can we zoom in a little bit? So this is SPY. Yeah, this is SPY. We're looking at the 15-minute interval. So pre-market started exactly at the orange, the orange ones. After hours is the blue one. Yeah. So overall, up to 5 a.m. my time, that's 8 Eastern. So right now we're exactly 1 minute away from 9 Eastern, right? So look what just happened here. I'm not sure if there is any economic thing, but you got a sense of that, folks. This typically, it's what we were seeing last February and last March when the market tanked a lot. I'm not saying that we're going to do that, because it was a market like it could not really sustain any type of bullish momentum overall, right? We gapped down yesterday and then we rally. Then I was expecting the rally to be sold off. Actually, it wasn't. So the futures were green and so far, but look what's happening here over the last 45 minutes on here, because QQQ was up as much as 0.5% around 8 a.m. Eastern. And right now, if we switch to QQQ, so let's see where we are starting on here. So QQQ resemble exactly, trust me, I changed it. We can see that this QQQ resemble exactly what SPY is doing. It just put in a big candle, red candle on here, coming from 321.68 open, and the low was 312.32, folks. That's over $3 in just 115 minutes. All right. This is all you need to know, my friend, for we are in for a wild ride, a wild Wednesday when the market is doing this. So let's just brace ourselves. So, Mr. Ryan, maybe your wish is coming true. But I mean, part of that statement yesterday, Mr. Ryan, for me, the market moving in any direction, we know how to make money. So QQQ is dropping below 318 on here. So wow, that's definitely some late development. I'm not sure of any economic news that was supposed to come, but if the big boys they're selling it off like this in pre-market, watch out. Just that's let's see. I'm looking at my calendar here using the investing.com. Today, no, a bunch of European type of news and nothing really on the state side. I believe the Fed chairman, Mr. Powell, is to continue testifying at 7 Pacific time, 10 a.m. Eastern. But this is what the market is standing on here. This is not bad, folks. I mean, even if you're carrying position overnight, right, you know about hedging, so meaning you should not be stressed about that. But what this creates, just like yesterday, anytime that the market does this, it's in the middle of no man's land, meaning either that trend is bound to continue or they can stage a reversal. That's Mr. Ryan and everybody else. They can buy the dip. And, exactly like yesterday. So this is a good thing. A moving market should not be scaring you or us at all. Sorry about that. Let me drink some water here. As sorry. Okay. So wow, yeah. So pre-market got me. Maybe that's the excitement in that. Yeah, because for me, I was afraid that today was going to be one of those dull sessions because trust me, they can only do so much, right? In terms of uh, volatility each and every day. So if we are starting this way, I mean, we can gap down and then they can go sideways for the rest of the week, the rest of the day at least. The rest of the week, I doubt it because we have tomorrow, we have Friday. Options, the option markets is the one that's really dictates what you see in the movement of the overall stock. So the ETF, they are all games. As we can see here in pre-market, they are moving in the bearish direction. We are going to go inside of Power E-Trade to take a look at specific stock as well. So before that, our second section. And by the way, if you have any stock that you want us to take a look at, this is the time for it. I mean, literally, it's 9 something, so we're just gonna have to accelerate on here as I have a few to bring to your attention. So what does Finways show us this morning in terms of gappers? So here is our usual screener, if you will, optionable over 20 bucks, over 1 million shares in terms of volume. And this morning, okay, Mara is gapping. Okay, Mara is gapping up. Yesterday was very bad for Mara, right? It was a major gap down. So to say, yeah, those stock. I think here Riot blockchain after yesterday debacle with Bitcoin plunging, it has recovered since then. So this stock's recovering. So meaning this stock pretty much Riot has become now just a binary stock, right? So you take a stronghold overnight, you wait for the next day, you make money in one of those directions. And trust me, the money made in one direction is enough not for you not to worry about the other direction. That's what happened with QS. Yes, I had calls because it was an overnight stronghold, right? But with a 20 bagger on the put side, I was just like, okay, you want me to make money on the put side? I don't care. The dollar is the same either from put or from calls. I don't really care. All right. So what do we see here on the bearish side? We are not that many stocks that we are familiar with, really, at least as for the big movers. I'm trying to go down here on the list. Here's that SPAC again. I still have not made the video on SPAC, folks. Yeah, I know. I'm bad. I'm slacking off here. On the bearish side, Jumia, Square. Oh, well, Square is not a surprise to us. So Square had earnings, folks. Yeah. I'm not going to waste your time or anything. We have, I think that's one of the first things that I do. And I hopefully, please check for our subscribers. Check that I didn't mess up those strike price, right? Because at 5 a.m., my friend, I'm old. No, that's not an excuse. Whatever happened last Friday is unacceptable on Roku. So my apologies on there. So we gave you three Ganser trade this morning. We could give you more, to be honest. There are more. And I'm going to talk about those stocks on here on the open. So Square is one of them. It had earning yesterday. I don't know the tone of the earning. I didn't listen to the conference call or anything. All I knew is that Square had earnings. I have a high probability of making, we have a high probability of making money because we have a quant analysis on it. So it's starting at minus 5%. It doesn't matter. It goes to minus 10%. We will make money on the puts. It recovers, it rallies, we will make money. And it's a fair trade for us today, tomorrow, all the way to Friday. So this is a perfect type of scenario on earnings that happen on Tuesday after market close. So we have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday with our quant analysis. So you, our traders here, I mean, everybody on this call should have that quant analysis. If you are an outsider that you are watching this broadcast for the last time, you don't know what our earning quant analysis is, maybe that's your opportunity to subscribe to Successful Trading. So Square, definitely we will be trading overall. And I think we gave you two other Ganser trade that we posted in the Ganser channel. So a stock that's we didn't put in the Ganser channel, but which that has been really on a tear for a long time now, folks. Yeah, It's Baidu. Yeah. Look at this, but it has been difficult to trade. To be honest with you, I mean, I traded last time I traded this one. I think I traded it was in the 140s or something. And then after that, what happened? My bad. My bad, because and every single time I was, but recently we have been trading it again. So last week we made money on it, and definitely yesterday was a good day to make money out of it. So it closed at 322 and it's gapping down a little bit here at 318, but this stock has been so strong, folks. Yeah, just go watch the tape. Use trading view to do a replay of some of these big candles on here to see what type of move Baidu has been making. So definitely that's one for you to consider as well this morning to keep an eye on. It's going to be a wild day, folks. It's Wednesday, so what else can we expect? And here is QS, the aforementioned QS. This is where, so that low yesterday was 50.77. It wasn't quite in the money, but those 50 puts, mucho bueno. Mucho bueno. They were. So let's see what does QS has for an anchor. We are keeping an eye on this one because chances are, but before the week is over, we're gonna have another big move. So we will be there to take advantage of that. What else? Do we have on the that's moving? Let's actually see here. What type of stock anybody wants us to take a look at? Nobody has any stock to take a look at. Okay, fine. So let's maybe dive in here inside of Power E-Trade if we can to see exactly what's the whole wahala that's getting SPY all bothered, hot and bothered. I just wanted to say that. All right, so this is the list of the so-called short squeeze. I mean, I haven't been looking at it really recently, to be honest with you. I mean, QS, we put QS in there just because, right? So this morning, what's going on there? Mara is gapping up 11%, 1.5 million share traded so far. Mark, M-A-R-K, has been a major disappointment since that run above 4, well, we closed that position a long time ago. So on the bearish side, AMC, wow. I mean, it's not a, well, I don't know in terms of big deal. The key takeaway is that AMC has earnings, is it today or tomorrow? Oh, March the 2nd, unconfirmed. Okay, I thought, okay, so AMC have earnings pending overall, so not sure what they want to do on here in the meantime. Yesterday, almost rallied all the way to 8. This morning is down minus 4.6%. Such is the life on this stock, folks. Hence, really, the best way for us to trade them is you just strangle them and you settle for whichever direction that they want to go. So let's go to the market view here first. All right, so the market view SPY up, down minus 0.2, less than a point. QQQ down minus 0.63. The amount is not so much, but it's the change in direction, folks, that's important. Yeah, we have talked about this before. IWM that you are seeing right now up 0.37%. Earlier in pre-market was up as much as 1.2%. So when you see this shift as we come to the close, they give you the direction. And we are seeing, because earlier this morning, when I first looked at this screen about an hour ago or so ago, what was going on was that VXX, which we have explained here, right, in the past, that it's our indication in terms of the direction. Not that it was always true, but both VXX and all the ETFs here were green. So in my mind, I say, well, I'm going to be saying again that one of these things is lying to us. So now we have the true picture, because rarely will you see a bullish VXX and SPY trending up at the same time. Trust me, that's how that's set up. So now we are having a true picture of here that, hey, actually the market is bearish, a little bit bearish on here to start. Nothing, I mean, the world is not coming to an end, but at least for a Wednesday, this is how we are about to start the day. And we know today is expiration for SPY. So the last hour, definitely, but even before that, the new trend that we have seen recently is that SPY, at least last week, SPY didn't move that much. We're talking about with our resident expert on SPY, Mr. Wayne. We didn't see him yesterday. I don't know. He must have been busy counting all of that money. So since SPY pay both in both direction yesterday. The put first and then the calls later in the afternoon. So SPY, the move on SPY, that's a patented trade. I don't know, patented trade. That trade at the end of the day, the moves have been not as big. So meaning what the adjustment that some of us we have made is that we really stay close to the money. So 1-2 point max in terms of picking the strike in the last hour or so of the trade on there. But I mean, the market starting like this, we're definitely going to have an opportunity to trade a trend no matter how short or long. Actually, the biggest payout that you see on SPY, especially on a day like this of expiration, short-term duration and big moves. We showed you a candle of SPY and QQQ where they literally dropped 3 points in a matter of just one 15-minute candle. We like those moves. Those moves are very powerful. That's what makes options very exciting. All right, because I mean, you get to take advantage of just those brief period, and then you can walk away and do something else, and you come back later. Trading is not something that you have to be stuck in front of the screen for the entire day. So definitely, so we appreciate those big moves like that. All right, so that's what's going on here. So we're expecting a very, very wild session. Good, good. So at least no boring sideways here to close the month. All right, so let's take a look at the broader watch list, the investment so-called to watch on here. Let's say it takes a minute. Who do we have here moving? Oh, Lord. Tesla, NKLA. Is this filtered? Yep. Tesla was up as much as 5% in pre-market earlier. So now it was 730 something. So now it has given back half of that, still up 15 points to start on here. So let's see. Very interesting day ahead of us. Here is Snap. Yeah, I can tell you that Snap is another one of the gangster trade. Snap, they had an investor day. Those investor day in the past, they don't work for every stock, but for some stocks now, I don't have a characterization to be able to tell you that, oh, we need to pay attention to investor day for such and such company. But it's really for some of the prominent company on the day, on their investor day event, usually some type of news comes. So the CFO mentioned to analysts that they expect a multi-year of 50% plus revenue growth. So obviously that's bullish. This is a stock that we have told you, and we know people here inside of a trading community in our Discord who have been trading this stock since it was in the $20. So we have said that this stock, along with what's the other one, pins, they are on a countdown to 100. JD reached 100 last week. Didn't stay there, but Snap and Pins, they are the next two on the radar to reach that magnet 100. So Square this morning is starting bullishly again, just like many stock. It was up much more in pre-markets, and now it is retreating a little bit on here as it's unsettling. So what do we have here? Etsy has earning February 25th, 2020. So you know what that means. Tomorrow, after market close, that means that Friday, we have a rendezvous with Etsy to trade against a trade on it. It's as simple as that, folks. It's as simple as that. I don't know about LNG earnings or anything like that. LNG is a stock that I haven't traded that much. Maybe I need to start paying attention to LNG. But this option usually didn't used to be very liquid. NEO has earning March the 1st, so you can put that on your calendar. February 25th for SPCE, Virgin Galactic, trading at $44. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it could present a very good buying opportunity there indeed. This is a tiny stock that for us, we tried to make some money yesterday. It wasn't big, but Halliburton, the ETF that I've been neglecting, it's XOP, right? The Oil and Energy. And that one seems to be consistently moving on the bullish side, no matter what the market is doing. So yesterday, the rest of the market was recovering, granted, but it was really bullish. And I was using Halliburton in that regard. I was using the 20.5 calls. They provide decent gain. I missed a nice entry at 44 cents, which could have given 100%. But hey, you have those tiny stock when the market settles, whatever, you can just go do a nice scanner, see something that's trending, and just scalp through it. So I close it then. Oh my goodness, this market is coming down like a what's how do you say, a stone, a sack of stones or something. All right, folks. If there is no question, I hope you got something out of this session. We're gonna need, well, I'm gonna need more than the 30 minutes that are left between now and the opening bell to try to figure out how to continue the streak and to close this last week of February on a very, very high note. Yesterday was great. Yeah, it was great trading day yesterday. So let's keep up the momentum, and we will catch you on the next episode. Until then, have a great trading session, everybody. And it's just Wednesday, right? So, I mean, you can have a layback approach even on a Wednesday, trust me. But if the market is moving, there will be opportunity all over the place. You pick one or you pick a couple and you make the most out of it. Thank you, everybody. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.